Hello, welcome. For all those that don't know me, my name is Laura. I'm your neighborhood realtor here in Delaware. Now, I haven't been on my page in a long time because a lot has been going on since I became a realtor. And I just want you to know I'm not going to say everything all at one time, but I will do brief segments. So stay tuned. And here we go. It's not easy being a realtor. I mean, you watch these videos and when you see people videos, they make it seem like it's so easy, but it's hard to get leads. Everywhere you turn, someone wants to charge you for a lead. Now, I done been with three brokers since the last time I've been on this page. So I'm no longer a Keller Williams agent. We didn't part. Um, Everything was okay because I believe in you may never know when you need to go back. But anyway, me parting from Keller Williams. Um, my at the time, what happened? It was so a bunch of minutes ago, and I meant to do a video then. But anyway, I needed to renew my realtors, my board of realtors application, and you know you do that every January. So I didn't do it right away. Um, they normally look for the money like the end of December, beginning of January. But one is the holidays. And you're not looking to get $1,000 from me at the end of December when my mortgage is due and Christmas. I just got finished doing Christmas for the little babies. So I waited for a minute. And then my broker, she emailed me a few times, was like, well, we didn't get your payment. You know, they didn't get your payment, this, that, and third. She was like, she gonna go ahead and drop me because uh I didn't make my payment on time. And by this time, I believe it was like the middle of January. If it's late, it's late. They still gonna get their money. But my thing with the board is every year you pay this money. Okay. I'm in Newcastle County. So I have to pay this $1,000. 200, I think it's like I'm just throwing off some numbers now. It's like 250 for one county, 250 for another county, but they charge you all at one time of all these counties. Okay. I'm not even practicing in those counties. Yes, it's okay if I need to go there, then I will pay that fee. But I'm not in that county, so I'm paying that every year for a county that you're not in. So they making money that way. Okay. Not just that, you take and send the realtors, the agents, you send us this big bill for $1,000. Okay. No. If it's five different counties, send me five different bills. That's it. So I can break the payment down. Trying to pay you all at one time for $1,000 coming out of my pocket when I got a mortgage, family, and bills to pay. Giving you 1,000 is a lot of money all at one time. If you send me an invoice for 250 for this county, 250 for that county, then I can break my payments up by doing so with my paychecks. You know what I mean? So it was a little hiccup there, but anyway, my Keller Williams dropped me, my broker. It was bound to happen anyway because I wasn't getting into all their little quote unquote programs. Like the broker, she wanted me to be in her little coaching program, and I believe offhand, I think it was like 3% of what I get. Like everything with Keller Williams was about the dollar, for real. Like if you want to be on a team, they getting money. The broker want money. Keller Williams want money. If you need, then I'm paying charge a computer fee or whatever technical fee or whatever the case may be every month for they ain't helped me with my computer not once. How about that? Okay. So every month you being charged all these fees, if you do this, if you do that, it's just money, money, money. This is why agents don't stay past 5 years because you can't do it financially. If you're by yourself and you have a family and you have children that you're trying to support and take care of, there's no way you can be a full-time real estate agent and pay all these fees that agencies want. Okay. One thing about Keller Williams is, I took a class with them, and um, during this class, it was supposed to be quote unquote new agents classes. So I took the new agent classes. Yes, I worked. So every Tuesday I took off to do this class. Now, I had a problem with that because it said quote unquote new agent classes, but you had other agents in there that's been with the company already 5 years, 7 years, 2 years, 3 years. That's not new. New agents is someone just coming in. And I say that to say because what you was teaching in the class. It's not like you gave me any one-on-one. You know what I mean? You was already advanced, and then I had to catch up from what you was already teaching the other folks. Okay, that's no problem. I'm doing that. Okay, but at the end of the 12 weeks, now it's like, okay, well, I need to take these other classes, but I need to pay for them, and it's is what you were supposed to have given me in the new agent class, but you didn't. So now you wanted me to take it in another class and pay for it. I beg to differ. So it was just a lot of little stuff. But anyway, when the broker decided that she didn't, I didn't pay my fees on time, and she wanted to drop me, I was fine with that. I was good. You know what I mean? Um, Only thing I say about that again is that it shouldn't be that easy for a broker to say, well, we're going to drop you and you send my license back to the state. That's what I got a problem with. Okay. Because I'm the one that works hard to get those licenses. I'm the one that works hard to keep those licenses. I'm the one that works to do all that education to get those licenses. So the moment you and the broker is not at his or eyes or whatever, they just automatically drop you and send your license back to the state. And that should not be. Okay. It should be, well, we have an issue, then you give me 2 weeks to try to find another agency, and before you send my license back to the state. You get me? Like, because everybody's about that dollar. Like, even when I took my license back to the state, then I gotta find another broker. So all the cards and stuff that I got with my name and Keller Williams on it no longer matter. So there's money in my pocket. You know, they kept trying to get me to go take these professional headshots. I didn't go take them. Why? Because I'm glad I didn't. Because again, when I found out is when they do these professional headshots and they take the pictures, then they have the rights over your pictures. And me personally, don't nobody get no rights over none of my pictures. Whatever picture I take, I keep. Okay, so I don't need you to take my picture, not at all, if I don't get the rights to my pictures. And I can't use them the way I see fit. So won't nobody be taking my picture, not at all. You're gonna get a picture I give you, and that's what we're gonna do. So with that being said, I'm no longer Keller Williams agent, but I'm good with that. So in the next segment, I'll tell you about the next agency I went to. But one thing about real estate, it's a trial and error, and you're learning as you go. And if you're strong enough, you mentally and professionally, you will be a real estate agent long term. You can't let it get you down. You got to stand strong. All this brokers telling you that you need to be doing real estate full time. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Ain't nobody buying a house 24/7. So if I, like I told her, if I become an agent full time, then my house is going to be on the market. How about that? Because I'm not getting no sales like that, and I'm not going to sit on the phone and call people all day long. Because if I don't have a job getting paid from Uncle Sam, then I won't have a phone to even talk on. Make it make sense? Yeah, so that's what they need to get with. And then again with Keller Williams too, um, I know I was like, well, I asked a couple times, could I work the phones? You know, because I know, I saw that plenty of times, like when you work the phones, people call in looking for agents, or they call in just trying to, try to find somebody to sell a house. And that's another way that you can get leads, quote unquote. I was told by the broker that they don't do that. Okay, so yeah, somebody's manning the phones, and y'all do that, but you give the client or the lead to who you want to give the lead to. How about that? Okay, so and I wanted to say too about this book that we was reading for part of our program, well, part of the new agents program. One thing when someone's reading something to me, my thing is don't pick and choose what you want me to hear. So when the instructor was reading this book, he would just go through certain pages, and he would reference certain pages when we was in class. So I went out and bought the book, because you're not going to reference certain pages and I don't know what the hell you're talking about. So you want me to hear what you want me to hear, but I need to hear and read the whole story. So I purchased the book, and it was the Keller Keller Williams is the red book. The Keller Williams book something. Keller Williams something. I can't remember the title. But anyway, once I read that book, I read it front to back. And the way I break that book down too is Keller Williams just teaches you how to leverage everybody. That's it. That's what I got out that book. Okay. It's about how they leveraging You leverage other agents, um, the brokers, they leveraging agents. Like it's all about leveraging. That's what I got out that book. So he has some good points in that book and stuff that you can read off. But when you break it down, it's all about leverage. And then once I read that book, I definitely had a different outlook on Keller Williams because um, I'm a fan of with the brokers. If your agent succeeds, then you succeed. But if you're constantly bleeding your agents on every little thing, paper, computer status, join a team, do this, do that. You got to pay for this. You got to pay for that. I just started. I got class. Just had class. What am I paying for when I ain't got no money? Okay, ain't even got a client, but I'm paying, paying, paying. Like no, that wasn't washing with me. Okay, I got my bills over here is real. They not for fake. And I took on, I took on being a real estate agent because that's what I like to do. I like to help people. I like to be there for them. And then I know when I purchased my home, I went through 7 agents. Okay. And that's because as I learned while education wise in real estate, I learned that I was being steered. They were steering me to where they wanted me to go, and I just wasn't having it. Okay, these agents I was getting, they kept taking me down to different parts of different neighborhoods, and the houses just seemed like they was all on top of each other. It was just a whole mess, and I just wasn't having it. My husband wasn't having it either. You know what I mean? A few times where the agents was like, give us the address and told us to meet us over there, this, that, third, so we'll pull up at the same time. My husband would turn that car right around and be like, we're not living like this, and we'll leave. Like, we know better than nobody else, but if I'ma live in somebody's hood or down in a ghetto, whatever case, let it be a ghetto that I know. Don't take me somewhere where I don't know, and that because the people are black, I'm gonna be there. No, I'm not. I'm not. Okay? What's for me is for me. What's for you is for you. That's it. That's all I got. You know what I mean? And that's what I just feel like the agents kept steering me to where they wanted to go. And then the zip code we was looking in, the zip code goes from one part to another, and the areas he was just taking us in and she was just taking us in was always the badder areas. You know what I mean? Of the zip code. To when once I became an agent, when I started driving different areas and checking out different areas, I found the same zip code, but in different areas, very nice areas. You know what I mean? When someone's buying a home, they want to be in a nice area because they plan on spending 30 years there or and trying to pay a mortgage and raise their family. Everybody don't want to live down in that area, whatever that area is, whatever you want to live at, that's where you want to live at. Where everyone don't want to live on top of each other, and that's just that. But that was my first bump as becoming an agent. So thank you. Stay tuned, and I will be back with another. Hi, honey.